We're watching your six, folks. Stay ready, stay free. And when the world goes crazy, what should we do? Drink up, sing it fast. It's the Denton and Sasquatch Show. Two voices you ought to know. From prepping tips to politics, they tell it straight. No tricks from Dixie to the Golden Coast. Freedom's what they love the most. Download the podcast, let the truth roll on the Denton and Sasquatch Show. This place is half talk show, half weird daycare. I love it!
Hello and welcome once again to the Einor and Sasquatch Show, coming to you live from both Arizona and California. My name is Sasquatch. I live in California. His name is Einor. He lives in Arizona. And somehow, through the modern technology we call the internet, we make it sound like we're in the exact same room. So yes, Einor has been filling in. Denton is not back yet, but hopefully he will be soon. And then you get to hear all three of us talking our nonsense, basically. How you doing?
Well,
How you doing, Einor?
I am doing great. How about you, sir?
Oh, can't complain. I can't complain. I'm actually doing very well for my condition, I guess you would say.
Yeah,
So that's a good thing.
that's a great thing.
It is a great thing, and thank you, Lord, for that.
Yes.
We talked about it last week. We got a brand new email that rather than going through Gmail, which sucks, and Yahoo and any of those other ones, I decided we're going to start paying for one, and it's called Proton Mail. So it gives you a VPN, and it does all these great things. That's why you have to pay for it. Anyway, that is the new show email, and I'm going to give it to you right now. It is Denton and Sass. Nope, sorry. Just went with the old one. No, the new one is sassandpals@pm.me. So one more time, sassandpals@pm.me. Now, we also have the Outdoor Trading Post. You want to do that one, Einor?
That would be theoutdoortradingpost.org, not .com, .org.
Yeah, and I put this up on X. We've talked about it here before, and we haven't got anybody to come over there, so apparently you guys aren't brave enough to come hang out with real men.
Well, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. I will do nothing but get myself in trouble.
There you go, probably best. What else? Oh,
This is a family-friendly show after all.
well, we try. Also, I was wondering when the first email was going to come in, and finally we got one, so I'm going to read it to you.
Okay, let's go. Let's hear this. We love fan mail.
We do. We really want to hear from you guys. So if you have like topics you want to hear about, or just, a comment on something we said or anything, we don't care. We'll take it. So, it goes, "Hi, Sass. Love listening to you and Einor each week and thought the personal stories were funny last week, especially your nephew showing up in casual clothes after demanding a black tie affair. Keep up the good work. Love, Tiff."
Okay, do we know who Tiff is?
Well, yeah, she's my niece, but anyway.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, that was my niece. And actually, my niece, Tiffany, has a podcast as well. It's nothing like ours. She talks about, boring girl stuff. But I'm going to have her on one of these days, and she's going to have me on her show one of these days. And we're going to do kind of like a cross-talk thing. But when that happens, we'll post it.
I look forward to it with bated breath.
I'm sure you're sitting on the edge of your seat. All right.
I wanna hear about how she puts the mascara on you.
Yeah. Well, when she was little, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess this brings up a story. We were going to the river. My brother lived in Sacramento, and they got the river up there. And so we were going to the river the next day to go in. We rented like inflatable boats, whatever they're called. And the night before, she decided that she needed to paint my toenails. So she did. So the next day when we went river rafting with a bunch of dudes and, beer drinking dudes and all that stuff, I spent the day with blue toenail polish at the river.
You are quite the uncle.
Oh, I am. And my little girl, she does makeup on me and does my hair and all kinds of fun stuff. There's nothing I won't do for a sweet little girl.
You don't have any hair anymore, do you?
No, I do, actually. It actually is looking not that bad.
Oh, last photo I saw of you, you were pretty much completely bald.
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago. No, it started growing back, and it kind of looks like, I hate to say this, but kind of like pubic hairs on the left side of my head. The right side, like if I turn to the right, it looks like I have a normal head of hair. If I turn to the left, it looks like I have on the top normal hair, and then on the side pubic hair.
Just tell people that you are a member of the Pubic Hair Club for Men.
There you go. But yeah, it is looking better. I actually went because the one side that still grows, because I only got the chemo on the radiation on the one side, so that's why that hair went. But it had grown out on the normal side, so one side was kind of baldish with the pube hairs, and the other side was growing normally. So finally, I had to go to the haircut place, and I don't know, one of those great clips or something clips. And the girl did a really good job. She kind of evened it out a little bit. It still looks a little bit weird, but yeah, it works.
Oh, hey, whatever works,
Yeah.
I've been trying to get a haircut for like 3 weeks now, and every time I go to the barber shop, we've got, basically we live out in the middle of nowhere, so we've got one barber shop. It's called Orlando's Barber Shop, and you go in and some Mexican guy cuts your hair for $11.
Yeah.
The trouble is he doesn't have like normal hours. So it's kind of hit or miss whether or not he's even going to be open when you show up. And so for the last 3 weeks that I've gone there trying to get a haircut, he's not open.
Small town living.
And yeah, and I'm starting to look like a Q-tip, man. I'm looking like the human Q-tip here. And it's getting hot. I mean, we're getting close to 100 degrees now, so I'm half tempted to just take the dog buzzer and just buzz it off. It's not like I see anybody.
Well, that's what my wife was doing when the picture that you saw of me bald. I just told her, I said, just shave it. And I go, do we have, because I have my one for my beard, but she's like, no, use this one. And she told me afterwards, she's like, yeah, I shaved the dog's butt with that.
Yeah,
I'm like, I hope you cleaned it first.
Yeah. And we got a couple of those dog buzzers because we've had dogs over the years that require a trim here and there, and just use that.
Yeah, might as well. So yeah, I was bald, and then finally some hair started growing back. But yeah. All right, let's jump into it here. Do you want to go with any of yours first? Because I kind of always hog the mic and go first. You want to go first?
Sure. So we've got a strange one here. Okay, let's just start this off. It's all over for Looney Tune. He received a lengthy prison sentence for leading police officers on a car chase, during which time he fired on them.
Never a smart move.
Nothing in the previous paragraph is a joke. A man called Looney Tune was recently sentenced to jail for a part he played in a traffic stop that turned violent. After being stopped by police, the 43-year-old sped off in a car with burst rear tires. During his escape attempt, he fired a handgun at the chasing police officers. After crashing his vehicle at a golf course, he ran away only to be arrested at a different location 3 days later. So this guy named Looney Tune, and that's his name. He changed his name from John Kolb to Looney John Franklin Kolb Tune.
Oh, at least he was committed.
He certainly was, and he may be committed for a long time now. Well, about 20 years at least.
Yeah, firing at officers. That'll do it.
But yeah, he was. He had an outstanding felony warrant and was on probation for a first-degree kidnapping.
Oh, jeez.
So after the officer realized who Toon was, he called for a backup. Another officer placed spike strips behind his rear tires. Toon didn't care about the spike strips, though. As soon as it dawned on him that he wasn't walking away, tried to make himself scarce, backed up, running over the spike strips, shredding his rear tires. It turned out that he didn't need them. He spat off to escape the cops.
I don't know why people do that because, you see these videos all the time and they, like 99% of the time you get caught.
Yeah.
I guess they think they're the 1%.
Well, yeah. And even if you are, I mean, they're going to catch up with you eventually.
Yeah, especially, they got your plates or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, to dovetail off of that one, in Leesburg, Florida, 2 men were arrested for allegedly racing at speeds exceeding 100 miles an hour on U.S. Highway 27. William Bosworth and Philip Signorio were charged with street racing and super speeding. What is super speeding? Anyways, this William Bosworth, he was 85 years old.
Well,
And the other dude, Philip, was 57.
I would say 85 years young myself,
No.
but hey.
There you go. Yeah. Always look on the upside. Lake County deputies reported that Bosworth's vehicle reached approximately 110 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. Both men denied racing, claiming they didn't know each other. Bosworth stated he was merely trying to distance himself from the Corvette, which had swerved towards him. Despite this, Signorio reportedly told jail staff that he drove the one that won, the Corvette, when he was asked about the vehicle.
Yeah, they tend to frown on that, 100 plus miles an hour in a 45 zone.
Yeah, I mean, you hear about these kids all the time that are in their little souped-up Jap cars and and they're racing each other and stuff. But this dude's 85. I guess he was like, you know what? I still got it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what are they going to do to you, And as far as I understand, they still get their Social Security while they're in the can. So, I mean,
Well, there you go. He can buy tons of smokes.
Yeah.
Or vapes or whatever they do in jail now.
Yeah, I think they have to go with the vapes or something because I don't think they're allowed to smoke in there anymore.
All right. You got any more?
Well, let's see here. Sam Adams' Boston Taproom said the influx of Scottish fans in town to attend the FIFA World Cup games caused it to sell 4 times as much Samuel Adams Boston Lager from Thursday to Sunday as the bar would normally on a 4-day weekend.
I had the same story.
Running out of Boston Lager.
Crazy.
They drank Boston dry. I mean, you gotta respect the Scottish for something at least, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Were they wearing kilts when they did it?
Well, the photograph that they have in the thing here shows them in kilts. Yeah.
I always thought about getting a kilt. Never did it, but I always thought about it. Maybe I'll get one.
Well, you can get away with it now,
Yeah. Have you ever seen? They have like tactical kilts that have like extra pockets and place for your knife and stuff like that. I always thought those were kind of cool.
Okay, well, Mrs. Einor and I, this was, 30 years ago now, but we had gone up to a little town in eastern Canada called Antigonish. And they have a Highland Games that they run up there every summer.
Oh, that'd be cool to see.
It was pretty cool. The trouble with it was, being right on the North Atlantic, the weather wasn't particularly great when we were there, and it was raining and cold the whole time. And the other half to this, and you guys that are on the OTP, you've heard this story before, but the thing, they had these bagpipe corps, these pipe and drum corps, but the only song that they played was Amazing Grace. For 3 frickin' days, all I heard was Amazing Grace over and over and over on bagpipes, to the point where I was about homicidal by the time I went home.
I could see why. It'd be like being stuck in a elevator with Muzak.
Yeah, well, I had this cartoon bubble in my head for the whole weekend, Welcome to heaven, here's your harp. Welcome to hell, here's your bagpipes. Oh, man.
Yeah, I can imagine that. That's crazy.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, it was pretty cool. They threw these big rocks and threw telephone poles and, all kinds of stuff like that, and walking around with the big claymore swords. And okay, that's cool.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Yeah.
So that story about the guys drinking all the beer, that was from the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not a big soccer fan, but these are funny stories. So I got one from I'm calling this one Brazilians Behaving Good.
Okay.
This is from the AP. Philadelphia. Brazil fans who went the distance up the Philadelphia Museum of Art steps to pose with the Rocky statue left the fictional fighter just as they found him. Every Brazilian fan in Philadelphia to watch their team play Haiti on Friday at the World Cup, who stopped for a snapshot or a selfie with the 9'11", 1,300-pound beast, left the statue dressed in only his bronze trunks and boots. No taking chances of getting hit by the Rocky curse. Now, this is the thing. I guess a lot of these people that come over here for this have put like scarves or hats or something of their team on Rocky when they went to visit it. But every time they've done that, their team lost. So,
okay.
So the Brazilians are like, nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to leave him just as he is. So no taking chances of getting hit by the Rocky curse. Yes, the Rocky statue, long a symbol of resilience, heart, and unbreakable bond between Rocky and the people of Philadelphia, has taken a few more hits as of late. Visiting American sports fans have long learned the hard way that dressing the statue with colorful jerseys, scarves, hats, anything found in your local rally house has only meant that the team would suffer a knockout blow at the home of the local Philly team. So there you go. Don't dress up Rocky because your team will lose. Okay, well, not to mention that, I mean, Philadelphia is a rough town. You might get beat up. That is true. A-O-O-A. Yeah. All right. Got another one. You have any more? Or you want me to go?
Got one for you. This one coming from jolly old England.
All right.
UPI.
Well, hello.
Yeah, so we're getting high class here at the Sasquatch and Friends show.
Yeah.
The Greenford subway station and surrounding streets in the Erling borough of London used to experience regular flooding during rainstorms, to the point where officials had considered creating an artificial reservoir to alleviate the situation. Those plans were canceled when local conservationists suggested they instead reintroduce beavers, which went extinct in Britain about 400 years ago due to overhunting. The Erling Beaver Project moved a family of 5 wild beavers into the 24-acre area known as Paradise Fields, 2023. The animals have since transformed the area into a natural wetland, and Greenfield Station ceased flooding as a result.
Imagine that.
So, just kind of words of wisdom from the Sass and Friends show. If life is treating you hard, probably you just need more beavers.
Beaver is always good.
We don't have enough beavers in the world.
I can agree with that, my friend.
So there you are.
Speaking of beavers.
Words to live by.
Yeah, definitely. But speaking of beavers, on June 7th, a woman sustained serious injuries after falling 10 floors down a trash chute in an apartment building in Hackensack, New Jersey. ABC7 reported she entered the chute on the 14th floor and came to a stop on the 4th floor where piles of garbage broke her fall. When firefighters arrived, they had difficulty finding her at first, thanks to all the trash in the way. They eventually had to cut into the metal chute and clear away the garbage before rescuing the woman feet first. One firefighter cut his arm during the ordeal. Police say drugs and alcohol were likely what led to the incident.
Can't imagine that.
Yeah, I know. Some of the best ideas come to you when you're drunk and high.
I guess, particularly in New Jersey. And nothing's beyond the realm of possibility in New. Are you there, sir?
Yeah, I heard you cut out, but we're good.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any others?
No, I'm done in.
All right. Well, let's jump into weird news.
It's time for Weird News.
Okay, because the rest has been too normal.
Yeah, I know. We should just call this the Weird News Show. Because that's really all we do. Oh, yeah, I had one other thing I was going to talk about, but maybe I'll talk about it next week. It's really not that big a deal. All right, let's get into weird news. Here we go. Dolphins are thought of as one of the most intelligent species in the animal kingdom, and experts believe they have put their ingenuity to use in the pursuit of getting high. That's right, we got druggy dolphins. In extraordinary scenes filmed for a new documentary, young dolphins were seen carefully manipulating a certain kind of pufferfish, which, if provoked, releases a nerve toxin. Though large doses of the toxin can be deadly in small amounts, it is known to produce a narcotic effect, and the dolphins appeared to have worked out how to make the fish release just the right amount. Carefully chewing on the puffer and passing it between... Oh, puff, puff, pass.
Go booger the puffer, dude.
Exactly. Chewing on the puffer and passing it between one another, the marine mammals then enter what seems to be a trance-like state. The behavior was captured on camera by the makers of Dolphins, Spy in the Pod, a series produced by BBC, won by award-winning wildlife documentary producer John Downer. So there you go. The dolphins are getting high. You know, it's all the young dolphins doing it.
Well, yeah, they gotta have their fun too, you know.
Of course. All right, next up in weird news. Oh, this is a fun one. At this year's Shanghai International Aged Care Assistive Device... Wait, let me start that over again. At this year's Shanghai International Aged Care Assistive Devices and Rehabilitation Medical Expo, Chinese accessibility technology brand Yuban unveiled its revolutionary Geoban smart toilet. There you go. You want a smart toilet?
Oh, explain, please.
All right. Well, this thing can essentially be described as an AI-powered autonomous robot toilet designed primarily for individuals with disabilities, semi-disabilities, or mobility impairments. Thanks to an AI 3D obstacle avoidance system, the Zeoban smart toilet can navigate environments to cater to the needs of its users. But it's a lot more than a glorified mobile toilet. Once it has been used, it once again activates its LiDAR to travel. I guess that's like radar, but LiDAR, to travel to its docking station and get rid of its smelly load. The robot's toilet's dedicated docking station hooks into the home's existing plumbing, so it flushes everything to the system through a low-noise grinder that prevents any kind of unwanted blockages. Once empty, Zioban begins a thorough self-cleaning system using pressurized water jets and UV light to ensure it is sanitized and ready for the next call of nature.
Okay. And somewhere over in China is a whole group of probably fairly well-educated young men. I'm guessing most of them are young men, being it's in China, who sit around all day designing toilets and designing AI for toilets.
Sorry, got a phone call right in the middle of the show.
My apologies.
It's my wife. She'll probably be pissed that I sent her to voicemail, but whatever. All right, here we go. But yeah, you're right. A bunch of dudes sitting around developing toilets. It says this thing can pull right up to your bed, and I have a picture of it. It'll be on the YouTube, but it's got like not handlebars, but like armrests and all kinds of fancy stuff on it. So, I mean,
Does it have a cup holder?
I don't know. I'll have to look at the picture again, but maybe.
If it doesn't have a cup holder, I don't want one.
It's got to have a cup holder. You know, I mean, that's like...
Although I did stay in a hotel in Silicon Valley one time. This was, God, about 10 years ago now, where they had a remote control toilet. Which
is that like
Yeah.
one of the ones that have like a bidet and all kinds of crazy stuff on it?
No, this thing, it only had two buttons for on the remote control, one for a pee flush and one for a poop flush.
Oh, all right.
I presume that the poop flush used more water. But it never made sense to me why they would do that, because, I mean, you had to be at the toilet to use it, right?
Yeah.
So why would you need a remote control?
That's a good question.
I mean, it's not like you're going to drop a load and walk across the room and then flush it, right? I mean...
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, man. Things that make you go,
But I put it down to, being in Silicon Valley where they just electrify everything, whether it needs it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta put a board in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Put a chip in it.
Yeah. And finally, into weird news, this is from UPI also. The Transportation Security Administration responded to the viral trend of World Cup fans discovering ranch dressing with some instructions for safe transport. I guess in Europe they don't have ranch dressing, so everybody that has been coming over here and tasting ranch dressing for the first time is going, well, this is the greatest thing ever, and wanting to take it home. So, yeah.
Okay.
Who knew diplomacy could be achieved through addressing the obvious? Ranch is the king of condiments, which I do not agree with. The world is slowly discovering ranch pairs perfectly with pizza, chicken wings, fries, onion rings, quesadillas, crackers, chips, vegetables, and the list just keeps growing, the TSA wrote on their Instagram page. If you are visiting for a very large sporting event and you happen to discover ranch while you're here, please pack it in your checked bag on the way home, one of the posts reads. The post came after multiple viral videos online showed World Cup fans discovering the condiment made from mayo, buttermilk, herbs, and spices, and announcing they would be bringing some back to their home countries. The TSA stressed that any ranch containers larger than 3.4 ounces would need to be checked, thrown out, or consumed at security. Yeah, you're going to drink a whole bottle of ranch.
Well, I guess you could do that as you're emptying out the Sam Adams.
Yeah, I guess so. Sam Adams and ranch, delicious. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of ranch. Like putting it on everything. I don't put it on my pizza. I don't put it on my onion rings. I don't put it on my like fries. I like just salt on my fries. I don't even put ketchup on them.
Yeah, I'm actually one of those strange guys. I like mustard on my fries.
That's actually good. I'll do that every once in a while. Mustard is good on them.
Yeah.
Oh, in Amsterdam they put mayo on them, which is like ugh.
Yeah, they do that in some places in Canada too. I'm not a huge ranch fan. I mean, I'll eat it if it's there, but I will not go out of my way to put it on anything.
Yeah, the only thing I really might put it on is some vegetables and occasionally maybe pretzels because I used to do that with my mom when I was a kid. So
Yeah, I just find it boring. I don't know. It's just not a spice or a sauce that I particularly enjoy.
yeah, for sure.
I like something that bites back,
Yep. Hey, if you're a big fan of ranch and you think our comments are stupid, then you should tell us by emailing us at sassandpals@pm.me. That is our new email address, and we would love to hear from you. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe our channel. It really helps us out with the algorithm on YouTube and gets us seen by more people. So if you could do that, we would appreciate it. Anything you want to throw out there real quick before we go? Because we are pretty much done.
Nothing that I can think of other than to point out that the way that you segued into that whole thing on the ranch dressing there, that proves that you are a true podcasting professional.
Well, I appreciate it, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know what you call it, a talent, a curse. I don't know what you call it, but I just have a way of throwing things out there.
Well, you're damn good at it, let me tell you.
I had one girl on X not message me, but make a comment or something, and she had heard the show, and she's like, "You sound like a real radio guy." And I'm like, "Well, I did it for 15 years, so yeah."
Yeah, back in the day, I was a AM disc jockey.
Were you?
No.
Oh. I thought you were saying that you were too.
No.
No, I was on FM. I was on 103.9. Well, I was on a bunch of stations, but 103.9 was my last one.
Okay, cool.
Had some good times there. Had some really good times. We had a...
So you were the Dr. Johnny Fever of L.A., huh?
Kinda. I did nights, so yeah, I was like the night guy. I'd wear my sunglasses in the dark room doing it. We had a kegerator in our studio, so you're sitting there by yourself, talking, drinking a beer.
Yeah.
But that was when I was a young man and could do things like that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's still acceptable to drink at work.
Yeah, exactly. So to end things, I will say what I always say: be thankful every day for all God has given you. Help each other whenever you can. Stay safe, and make sure that you don't take crap from anyone. Have a blessed day, and we will see you.
See y'all next week.